in the club. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Entertainment, and today we are looking at, was Christopher Moltisanti treated unfair by his colleagues, by the rest of the crew, whatever you want to call it. So we got 105 votes, we got no comments, right? But let's just look at it. You know, he's always encouraged to have a drink, he's always encouraged to have a bit of gear, and you know, he's a recovering alkie, he's a recovering junkie. He's not supposed to be taking any of these substances, but we bit of peer pressure, right? But it's pathetic, man. Honestly, he was treated, right, like dirt. That's what the 75% of this poll turned around and said, yes, he was treated like dirt. But see, back in like season 5, when the two Tonys are joking with him, and he like drives off and he starts crying. I mean, it's just pathetic. It is pathetic. I don't give two shits what you say. You know what I mean? Chris is a murderer. You know what I mean? And I mean, he's a mass murderer. He's killed, you know, tens of people, right? Over the show. He drug deals. He beat his wife. He does everything pretty much under the sun. He is, by all definitions, a scumbag. And because they make fun of his nose, or you know, his habits, well, you know what? Is it ideal that people make fun of his drug habits? No. But who started the drug habits? You know what I mean? It was him. You can pass the, you know, the buck and turn around and say, oh well, it's in the genes. My daddy, the great Dickie Moltisanti, was a junkie, and I am, and my mother was an alkie, so I have to be. No, you're your own man, so he needs to fucking wise up. Now, in terms of what happened in season 6, now, I think the parts where I will defend him, right, is like when Paulie's going through Adriana's drawers and he's like sniffing all her clothes, right? And then also like the other times where in season 6 they're joking about his fucking baby growing up to become a stripper and that she's dumb as fuck. I'll defend him there, especially the baby stuff, right? It's like, hold on, they're making fun of his like 6-month-old baby, and then they try and pass it off that they're cracking jokes. You know, Tony made fun of Janice and Bobby fucking cracked him one. Like, you see if Chris turned around and said, well, that's all good, Polly, but you know what? Your ma's dead, and the ma that you thought was your auntie, she's also dead, so get it fucking right round you. I know at that point, Nucci Galtieri wasn't dead, but you understand my point. But then, see if Chris turns around and says something like that. No, even if he turns around and says something as simple as, well, she ain't certainly going to fucking grow up to be a nun like your auntie. Oh wait, your mummy. Polly would have snapped. Polly would have flipped. And then, even though that's still, that still comes under the umbrella of breaking balls, doesn't it? But the thing is, I think by late season 6, man, I think you could even say earlier than that, Chris had become so like disrespected. I think even if he does fight back against it, Tony's just going to fucking side with Polly. You know what I mean? I do genuinely believe that. So I think he's stuck between a rock and a hard place, and that rock and that hard place is Tony's fucking gut, and there's pretty much no way out for him. That's what I would say, because it's just like, what can he do? I think the true breaking point for Christopher was Adriana, because I don't know, it's weird. Like, Tony never really felt gratitude towards him, but at the same time they're on a mob. Should he show gratitude towards him? You know what I mean? Then Chris, once that happens, distances himself quite a lot. You know, he doesn't go out and drink. I mean, he relapses about 100 times, but every time he tries to get back on the wagon, he doesn't want to be around them because it's booze and... But you know what, man? Handle your drink. It's pathetic. It actually is, man. I have no excuses for Chris Moltisanti. I mean, he's a good written TV character, but fuck me, man. His flaws are as stacked high as the Empire State Building, and human existence on top of it would be marked by a first-class stamp, as he once said back in season 6. Anyway, till then, peace.